day 2. The hours are winding down. I'm joined by the founder of Comicon once again, Nathan O'Brien. Nathan, welcome back.
Thank you, Richard.
Was quick turnaround time from Thursday to now, but hey, a lot has happened. This being my first Comic-Con experience, I gotta say, A+.
Thank you.
The bar when I came in was I felt was set fairly high, but then all expectations were crushed. Your thought on Lilac City Comic-Con 2018?
Oh, it was a huge success. Amazing fans, amazing vendors, amazing guests all around, and excellent podcast coverage by yourself. Stellar to say the least. Sean on Facebook Live. Everyone here. It's a team effort. No pressure, right? Yeah, dueling vlogs, but everything's been great. I couldn't ask for a better show.
I gotta say, everybody has been very hospitable here. The staff has been awesome, and everybody's been so happy to help. I had the cosplay winners from yesterday. We did some video segments. Those will go up on the site later. But everybody I love seeing everyone have such a great time. And is that the ultimate goal for you? Is like, did you have a good time? Yes, then I did my job.
Yes. Want the fans to be happy. You want the vendors to be happy. You want the guests to be happy. And that's the bottom line. Make sure they come away with memories that are going to hold them over until next show.
So as far as the vendors go, were there any new ones here that first time and they exceeded their expectations as well?
Oh, so many. I don't even know what the exact number was. I mean, we added 25 more tables this year from the previous year, and we had plans to add 50 more next year because we had 30 people on a waiting list just to get into this show. And overall, yeah, there was a lot of new vendors from Seattle and Portland. We had a couple of vendors from Utah and one from Vegas. I mean, so yeah, people that have never been here before. One from San Diego came all the way, and they were super stoked. We even had a gentleman that last year when he was here and signed up in the Artist Alley, he was from Oregon. But then since his wife took a new job, and he still came and traveled all the way from Russia.
Wow.
Yeah,
Russia.
So I'm just flattered. Yeah.
So I had a chance to get some video time segment with Daniel Logan. I feel like he won Comic-Con because he was spending 10 to 15 minutes with each fan. He was like going out interacting with the kids. It was just such a great sight to see and to hear his story about his humble beginnings and how getting the Star Wars gig from an early age helped pay for everything with his family. I mean, it's truly one of those heartwarming stories and was one of my favorite guests here. How was the reception on your end as far as the experience?
Nothing short of spectacular. I mean, and I knew, because I follow Daniel online, social media, he's so active on social media, seeing him do so many different shows, and knowing that he loves meeting fans. He embraces them. He's lives Star Wars, eats, breathes, and eats, Star Wars, I guess. But I knew that he would be a home run with the fans, and that's what we've been so blessed with over 12 successful shows. Is we have we have guests that come here that love interacting with fans.
Yeah, and that I think is one of the most important things because we've talked about experience, and speaking of experience, there's a Jack Sparrow who I did a video segment with as well, full character coming down the way here, and it's that kind of just full embracing of the character and cosplay that I have loved seeing here. You weren't on the judges panel. You and I both joked about how difficult it would be for us to judge a cosplay contest. How do you feel like it went last night? Were you happy with the winners? Everything?
Yeah, I was. I mean, the participation, the level of creativity, and the amount of dedication that it took for everyone to pull that off was just breathtaking, really.
What is it going to take for you to cosplay one time? That we don't even have to know that it's you. You just have to come out full cosplay, do a lap, see who stops you, and if anybody recognizes you, and then go and take it off and be like, that was me. It'd be like the greatest ruse of all time at Comic-Con.
Yeah, I'd have to think about that. I don't know, a Batman or a...
Can you do the Batman voice?
Oh, yeah. Swear to me. Where is he? Oh, yeah.
We talked about your going from the Falls and SEC campuses and now to the convention center. Are we sitting in the record-breaking attendance for Comic-Con, Lilac City?
I haven't got what the final number is yet because we still have a little bit more time to go, but we were on pace to definitely match last year's 6,000, if not exceed it after today's said and done.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then you've got Lilac City River City Comicon in Coeur d'Alene coming up in October.
Yes, Lake City.
Lake City.
Yeah.
I'll get it right. It's one of
It's
the
new.
cities with an L.
Yeah.
But it's been a great experience for me. I'm glad I was able to get a booth and interact with some of the fans. It's the belt's been a big hit, and then I saw Sprocket running around. So everything has been fantastic. I can't thank you enough for inviting me. But your final thoughts on Lilac City Comic Con 2018 from the founder's perspective?
From a founder's perspective, I couldn't be happier. And, I just eagerly anticipate we're already working on stuff for 2019 and making that official so I can make some really exciting announcements in the coming months over the summer.
Well, I certainly look forward to it, and we'll see what Lake City Comic Con has to offer. But I've been overwhelmed with everything. There's another cosplay contest coming up for the youngsters, and that's going to be awesome. But you and I have plans to talk some football this season.
Yep, go Hawks.
You had to get it in there.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it.
I was waiting.
Oh, he's been waiting on that moment all weekend long. But Nathan, thank you so much again.
All right, thank you, Richard.
Pleasure. Live from Lilac City Comic Con. This is the F.A.N show, and Nathan's going to go do his founder duties now. And I'm going to talk to my wife about cosplay here when she comes and sits down next to me, because she never gets to be on the show. But you go and do your stuff, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
So, you tried to warn me about what I was getting myself into for this
I
kind
did.
of thing. It exceeded my expectations, which I think is what you were hoping for the most.
Yeah.
But this is very much your world when it comes to the differences between you and me. This is my first con. This is like your 22nd, or
It's my
like
second
second
official. It's my second official
con.
one.
Okay, but this is our hometown. What better way for me to do my first Comic-Con than with our own hometown? How do you feel? Because you hadn't been to a Spokane one before.
It was pretty good. The only other one I'd had really been to was SecuriCon out of Seattle back in 2012, and it was very similar. Lots of cross play, lots of people dressed up as different versions of
There goes
different
Deadpool
things.
right now.
Lots of just many different cultures and beings coming together and genres of entertainment.
So when it comes to cosplay, you said that there were like rules, like not necessarily rules, but there's just like kind of an understanding that it's like if you make it yourself, that it already puts you into like an elite sort of tier of cosplay. But to get into full character is setting you apart from everybody else. What is it that for you when you are looking at a cosplay that really sells it?
I feel like I'd have to be getting into character, because anybody can dress up, and that's great. You know, it takes a lot to step out of your comfort zone and do something you have a passion for. But if you can look the part, act the part, and be the part, you get a lot more interaction from people. You have a lot more fun with it, because you can step out of being yourself for a little while and step into being someone or being something else, and it just allows you to release a lot of pent-up frustrations, or take a step out of reality and pretend to be something that you fully enjoy.
So we had you in your Cheshire Cat costume last night as we did the comic crawl, which was great. I had a lot of fun. We wanted there to be a bit more bar participation as far as decor and maybe their employees, but otherwise it was a great way to have adult fun with beverages and so forth, and hang out with friends outside of the Comic-Con. But was there anything that you wanted to cosplay as that you haven't gotten the opportunity to yet?
Oh my gosh. Sailor Moon, probably.
Okay.
I never feel like I have good enough hair to play Sailor Moon. That was a big anime for me when I was younger. Just being able to look and feel like it's a solid cosplay character. I never have enough time to put a full costume together or anything like that, which is why I wore the Cheshire Cat pajamas last night. But I don't know, anything and everything. If I like something, it's always fun to dress up as it and pretend to be that person for a little while, and just to see kind of normal people's reactions, because cosplayers, you definitely are a group of your own, for sure.
Do you like group cosplays, and have you had a favorite group cosplay that you've seen?
Oh my gosh, so SecuriCon, they had Kingdom Hearts group cosplay, And shout out to anybody who seen him or know him. I have an album on my Facebook for him, but they dressed up as all of the little Heartless characters, and they posed for a giant photo op outside, and it was super fun to watch because it was, every game character I've ever played on Kingdom Hearts was there, and they were all perfect. They were running around making their little noises and interacting with each other. It was awesome. It was like a piece of that video game had come to life.
There's Princess Leia right there walking by. We love you. We love you. We're doing a live podcast right now.
Yeah, we're live right now. Hi. Thanks.
Princess Leia, what a sweetheart. Okay, so you and I, are we going to cosplay together as something? I feel like you've had something cooked up in your mind as far as when I take that plunge to get dressed up. You're going to be right there. You're going to be ready to go.
Yeah, I think it'll end up being, a superhero thing at first, like a his and hers type thing, because you can't just jump into cosplaying as like an anime or something if you haven't really seen enough of it. You got to be a fan of what you're dressing up as, because it becomes a part of like what you are. You're a part of the experience, and you have to know and understand what you're dressing up as, because people will stop you and they will quiz you and they will drop one-liners on you and expect you to be able to pick it up and roll with it. And if you can't do that, then it's kind of a letdown. So you got to make sure that when you do this, you do it and you're very thorough with it.
Well, I know that one idea for you and me, low budget, would be Tony Stark and Pepper Potts.
I do have red hair for that right now.
And we could do that. You could be very business casual, and I could be very casual business. And also, there's I want to do punk rock Spider-Man, and you could do punk rock, I don't know.
Gwen Stacy. Or Spider-Gwen.
There's some ideas out there. I also feel like there's some pop culture things that we can do great as a duo.
Well, you can take any character and create a punk rock, steampunk, any version you want. That's another glorious thing about cosplay, is you can take any character, you can gender bend it, you can time warp it, you can do whatever you want, and people will respect you for it, and they'll think it's cool. This is that type of community.
And who was your favorite cosplayer today that you saw?
Probably Jack Sparrow.
Yes, the Jack Sparrow was epic. And I think even if he wasn't in character, the amount of effort that it looked like was put into
legit.
that costume, that was great. And we got a couple of Harley Quinns. What's your favorite version of Harley Quinn?
I liked the 90s animated series, probably one of the best, and that's the one that's coming this way.
There was the family that was Bane, Batman, Joker, and Harley Quinn. I thought that was good. Bob's Burgers, of course, last night. And then we've got a lot of World of Warcraft. But I feel, that's harder for me to follow.
Okay, but that's not necessarily World of Warcraft.
Because whether it's Lord of the Rings or World of Warcraft, it's like they're sort of variations of a character, because they don't have to be a specific...
They're variations of a species. Elves are their own species.
Okay, so
or
she
race
is an
or
elf,
whatever.
And whatever character of elf she wants to be.
Yes.
Was there another cosplay that stood out to you other than Sprocket and Jack Sparrow?
There are some pretty legit Darth Vaders.
Yes. That's a lot of money.
As many Darth Vaders as there was here, there was quite a few that were pretty good. The R2-D2, the fully functional R2-D2 that was here, that was pretty good.
Okay, well, we're going to probably get it about ready to tear down here at Lilac City Comicon. We're in the final hour of everything, I believe, if I look at the clock right. Yeah, it's here till 4 o'clock. There's another cosplay contest coming up for the juniors division. The youngins are going to be out there. There goes my boss, Christopher, right there. In the Star Wars hat. Small world. When work life and personal life and other professional life
Hi, Luke.
Together. Hey, Luke. Good to see you, man. All right, well, you always say that you want to be on the show. This is your area of expertise. She PR'd her ass off today, and it was a lot of fun. She talks to people a lot better than I do away from the microphone, but here she is behind it finally, and I love you.
Love you. Go Hawks!
All right, we'll see you guys. I have a full report of Lilac City Comic-Con coming up for you Tuesday on that episode, as well as all the action from the IFL and all the other sports that have been going on. And please watch the social media for my video interviews with Daniel Logan. You're going to love that one, as well as Captain Jack Sparrow. So we're not just done yet. We've got a little bit more Comic-Con coming your way from the Fan Show. So live from booth D2. We'll see you guys later.